Hey, it's Rob again. So if you were like me many years ago when you saw the Toy Otter finds, some of which included sketches for a Batcave playset, you just hit your heart because you realized that was something you just so desperately wanted to see from the original Superpowers line back in the 80s. And it was really, really cool a couple of years ago to see the McFarlane Batcave be released and to see how compatible it was with the Superpowers line. In addition, even the Spin Master Batcave is a pretty good fit with the line as well. But this kind of gives you a bit of the Bronze Age Batman, where you can see kind of the standard classic Batcave that includes some of the major trophy elements. I think they're still included in the modern Batcaves to this day, but these were really pioneered in the 70s and 80s back in the day. And so you can see in the front here, I have a giant penny. I was able to purchase this off Etsy not too long ago. I actually wished I could find a bigger one. I think there was a bigger one in production at some point, but that person is no longer producing the giant penny as we know it, but still a pretty decent size. Behind that, and I'll try to tilt the camera back just a bit, you can see that I've got a Jurassic Park dinosaur. I bought this a while ago in anticipation that I'd be able to use this at some point in the Batcave diorama. And in the back, you will see that I've got a Joker card also purchased off Etsy, which is a really nice addition to this set. There's really not a great place to hang it in this particular diorama, in this particular play set, but that's something I can fix over time. You also see that I've got the Corgi cycle, the Corgi Robin cycle, which can still be purchased off eBay for a fairly reasonable amount to this day. There is kind of a figure that is tied to it, sort of a static figure with no movement, Robin figure, and you can take this figure off. It's a bit challenging to be able to remove this, but you can do so usually without doing any damage to the cycle. So just be very careful as you try to pull it away. But this is something that is a pretty decent scale with the Robin figures that I have here. So some of you may have noticed that I'm using here RB Customs Robin and Batman figures. And again, those to me are sort of the definitive view of the figures at that period of time. So they are the ones I chose for this particular diorama. It's been really fun to put this together. I also did use parts from a second McFarlane Batcave. And if you're able to get your hands on some of these pieces, I highly recommend doing the same thing. It's a really fun way to be able to create something that approximates the Batcave that we all wanted back in the day. Leave your comments below and feel free to subscribe. Thanks.